What's up? 2023, new year, better me. One of the scariest things, I swear, is always pointing, but never taking accountability. And it's so easy to do that. My statement used to be like, I'm just gonna go through life. I'm just gonna flow through life. I'm going forward and I'm not looking back. Maybe that thing that I'm not looking at, it's what's keeping me stagnant to the point I'm really not getting nowhere. Even though I think I'm getting somewhere. I learned as a man, I'm still dealing with a lot of things. My main thing I'm still dealing with is trust issues. I didn't realize that I had this trauma until I started writing a book. And as I was writing, I'm like, dang, this is deep. And I realized that in order to go forward, sometimes you have to go back to where that trauma started. Because a lot of us, we are just going through life and we have this mindset, this is who I am, but we're not dealing with those traumas. What if this is who you are is an ugly person? What if you have ugly characteristics? You have a nasty mind, but you became comfortable because you're just flowing through life and don't realize that these are traumas or they came from a trauma. And it becomes a characteristic, but we become okay with these characteristics. Well, since I'm becoming better, I realize that as a man, I have to go back to where this thing started. I realized my trust issues, my insecurity issues, and the reason I held my guards up so much, that stuff started from as I was a child. And then not every relationship, but a lot of relationships that I encountered, I allowed, my traumas I just allowed those things to add to my traumas, and I never dealt with it. It was like I was attracted to broken things. I was attracted, but that came from a child because I was a healer. I always wanted to fix people. So I was attracted to broken women. And hurt people. And most likely that person could have broke me. You know what I'm saying? But since I never dealt with that trauma, I was addicted and I was drawn to things that I was similar to. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. It wasn't until I went back until I realized that's where that unforgiveness came from. So I'm going to heal here. It wasn't until I went back until I'm like, that's where that healing spirit came from. Because I used to always try to heal my mom and take care of my grandmother and do all these things because, my mother was broken. So I wanted to take care of my mother. I wanted to heal her. So I had to heal from this place. It wasn't until I went back and I'm like, that's where that toxic mindset came from. That's where the insecurities came from. That's where the frustration came from. That's where the anger came from. So that's where the lying tongue came from. That's where the lust demon came from. That's where the addiction came from. So I'm going to have to go back right here and heal here, because if I don't heal here, I'm going to take this into every single relationship that I have encounters with, and I'm most likely going to ruin it because I am who I am. This is just who I am. But in order to become healthy and to have healthy relationships, I'm going to have to go back and deal with those unhealthy things that just grown and became strong in my life. I promise you, if you go back and you realize this is where these things came from and you heal from it, then you can grow correctly and become more healthy because you recognize your issues and you heal there. Because sometimes the things that is holding us back is the things that we did not go back to and heal from. I hope I said something. I love you. But this is the year to become better and heal. Heal correctly. Just go back to it. Then go forward. Peace out.